Cozy.
Indeed.
Yes. How are you?
Question is, have you already started recording?
You saw the movement, didn't you? Just like this?
No, because
You were
I
doing.
had to get out of. I had to
Yeah.
get back in my seat properly.
Yeah, you're like getting all cozy in your blanket. We had our coffee. We're all tummy and happy. We had a nice little break.
You're happy.
I'm happy. We had a break. We had a week break.
I'm in the middle of my break.
Oh, well,
work.
we can just talk whatever the fuck we want for the next however many hours this is, and just go off the paw.
hang on,
Hi,
it's not long.
welcome. This is hot. This is off the paw, everybody. Hi. It's the camera.
And this is Happy Wolf.
Yeah, this is
I
me.
see the camera. I actually see it for once.
Oh, you see it now.
I see where it is for once properly.
Oh, is it because you have like the little menu thing open?
No.
Really? It's just on by default. You can see it.
No, it's because you were still moving it when I came in.
Oh.
When you have it already in place, it's like in the table somewhere, and if I bring up the menu, it'll show the light and say it's like where it looks like to me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Local instance.
Yep.
What is that sound? Oh, it's pepper.
Is it? I was about to say, is it me? 'Cause
No, it's good.
one of my roommates is playing Fellowship. The other one's playing Pal World.
That's funny. Fellowship's doing okay, but I was looking at their numbers, and it's just very, very gradually going down. So they need to put out an event, or they need a big update so they can jump those numbers back up. It's at like 2,000.
Yeah, we also need to get our group back together, but you know.
Yeah, we need to commit to the bit and not
Speaking of
get mad if we
Fellowship,
die. Yeah, what?
The new healer.
Oh.
The new healer.
I didn't.
Chrono healer.
Yeah, the Chrono Healer. I saw the concept, but I don't know how they play. Is it HOTS?
If I had to imagine, it's basically probably reversions and heals over time, probably.
But wait,
So it'll be like reset player's health to what it was
Oh.
5 seconds ago or something like that.
Okay, yeah, because if it were HOTS, it would be way too similar to the Druid. The Fox?
It's either that or it'd have to be a shield that bursts into healing. Like you put a shield on the tank and then it explodes into healing.
For
Or
everybody?
something.
That'd be interesting.
Maybe.
I mean, we're just shooting the shit, right? So I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the tank is the first male tank, and he's a two-handed. So Dark Knight,
I mean, it could be.
he's like a giant greatsword tank, dude. Man,
Okay, but I mean that is the Dark Knight from
Final Fantasy.
Dark Knight and Death Knight
Oh,
from
yeah.
Warcraft and 14.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
Although I will say one thing. Final Fantasy has their weapons locked
Uh-huh.
to a class,
Uh-huh.
and World of Warcraft, you know, even now versus then, you had a weapon choice.
Yeah.
Like a warrior could be a two-handed warrior or two-handeds if you feed it into that.
And a caster could even
One-
be
weapon in each hand, or a sword and shield.
Yeah, and a caster could even be a staff or a wand and a offhand.
Yep.
I miss a good MMO,
Well,
which is why I wanted to play a lot of Fellowship. So I don't know, maybe
Well,
ask more
we can
people
look at
so we
Path of
have.
Exile 2 later.
Yay! Oh, you want to play that today?
We can try that.
Yay!
Level up my spear thrower. See
Yay!
if I can get skills that I like.
Is the ones that we're
I
playing?
don't like her early skills. Her
Oh.
early skills are way too much like just lightning. That's it.
Ah.
Just lightning. It's just lightning, or it's just get a frenzy charge, spend a frenzy charge. But there's only one skill that gives you frenzy charges.
Ah,
I don't know. Let's see.
did you see the Bat DLC for the dragon form of the druid?
Oh, the bat for over the dragon.
Yeah, so like it's just like a crawling bat on the ground instead of a wyvern.
Yeah. And then the other one replaced what? The bear? And it was the alligator?
It was a croc. It was like a, yeah, I think it was a crocodile for the bear and maybe an
Crocodile.
alligator. Yeah, and I'm not sure if there was one for the werewolf, but I'm pretty sure there must be probably like an alligator or lizard man or something. No, wasn't it a turtle? Ah, now I want to go and look just to be sure, so I can like say so, like definitively.
Mm-hmm.
This is
I
Omeo.
want to save my topic for later. Yeah. That's why I introduced you earlier. You dork. You didn't pick up my cue, but that's fine.
I
That's
know
fine.
it makes a good bit now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had our break because we were like, we're gonna record tomorrow, or we're tired. It's the holidays. Oh, I'm so busy. Oh, let's just fuck around and we'll record it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes. Oh, we're playing Monster
And then
Hunter.
everyone was around.
Yeah, and then everyone's there, and social obligations comes before our own little hobbies. Bros before hoes or hobbies or whatever it is. Oh, I was gonna say last week, but 2 weeks ago, after we did our thing, I think I had a spider in my headset.
Ew.
Because a day, like when I went to bed after, there was like an odd like swelling on my eyebrow.
Also, could have been like a little pressure sensitivity.
I don't know. It was there for
Maybe.
like longer than a day, and then after that, it went away.
I mean, it could have been a bug bite, but it could have also been like just a pinch of pressure.
It was an arachna friend.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyways, so what stories have you been cooking up?
You know
I
what?
know you sent me the Lightning to Fire one.
Yeah, I've been really bad about writing down stories. And then I forget which ones we have and haven't talked about. And then I get in here and I just completely forget everything because I'm a dork. And we usually just...
I remember mine, but that's only because I was binging the content weeks before. Anyways,
Yeah. And it's been 2 weeks. And so we have stories. I know I have stories. All I gotta do is look at the chat log and I'll remember some shit. You want to talk about some shit while I look at my chat log? Talk about something.
I don't want to talk about my main topic yet.
Oh, you have a
That's
subtopic
later.
yet?
I don't think I really have a subtopic.
I'll tell you a topic. I had a friend come
mean-
over this week that I told
Okay.
you briefly about for reasons. And
yeah.
And one of the things that we talked about on the side was I said, "Hey, did you know that we have a podcast?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I skimmed through bits of it here and there." And he said he watched a couple of early episodes, and then he watched a couple of our later episodes, and he said that we have really improved over the last couple of weeks and months that we've been doing this. He said that our synergy is really good, that we know how to bounce off of each other, and we set up cues to knock down in the other way, and he enjoys it.
And
So
then sometimes you miss it and don't introduce me properly until 5 minutes in.
oh no, but that becomes a bit, and it becomes a good little laugh.
Like when we teleport across the table.
Yeah, and even when it's unintentional, it's you do it for the bit, and then it's great. Okay, yeah, I am recording.
Hey, so you looking up your thing?
No, I was making sure I was actually recording.
Angie, they can hear me?
And that they can hear you. Yeah, it's all good. And your volume is up at a proper level. I'm remembering all the things now. You're not quieter than me. It should be good. It should come out okay. Yeah. We haven't actually missed an entire episode where it's just me and not you, or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Epsilon?
Yeah.
Epsilon in so long.
We still have to record. We have to do more of that.
That's
after
been...
the flopped episode, but you know.
Yeah, we haven't played that in like 2 months now. We got so many games.
Yeah,
What'd you pick up for Christmas?
so many.
What'd you get
I mean,
for
what
Christmas?
you gave me?
Yeah, what'd you get? And what you been playing?
Well, you gave me Cobalt Core and
Have you played that yet?
no, and that The panda with the picture book game.
Yeah, I got that because it was like $2, and I was like, what the fuck? Why not? Just give it to you. Yeah. Throw it. Toss it. Throw it in your face. It was on your wish list.
I'd have to look at my library again to see, but I was.
Oh, there it goes!
Ha!
Mine. It's
I
mine.
was given something by.
No, it's mine.
No.
No, it's...
No. Let go. Let go.
I can't let go.
But somebody did give me something else. But I can't remember what it was at the current moment.
Didn't you get a new rhythm game? Ice and Fire?
No, I've had that.
When you were playing that yesterday, what were the rest of us doing when you were...
God damn it! Wrong finger. Wrong finger. Plus, I need to reset myself anyway.
I want it. No. Okay, come back here.
All right, hold on. Right, okay, let me do the right fingers this time.
Huh?
All right, you do your thing while I look at my library.
Do my thing?
Yeah, whatever you have.
Oh no. Okay. What were? It doesn't matter what we were talking about yesterday. But when we were doing stuff, I think it was when Mal was messing with the avatars. Yesterday, right? When he was messing with the avatars, right?
He was doing something with that, yeah.
So, anyways, you were playing Ice and Fire, and I could hear
in
the mic. Yeah, it's tap 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 tap. And
that is the game.
And it's like I like rhythm games, but ones where it's like single button and it's got like these weird, like you do it the half steps all the time. I don't know if I can do those. Because it's just weird. Because if you don't know what Ice and Fire is, you have like this road of cubes, and you have these 2 balls that are, one of them's in
sometimes 3.
Sometimes 3, and you have a ball, and there's like a row down here, and then you have the ball, and it goes bop, and then the next one goes over it, and the next one goes over it, and then the next one goes over it. And you have to tap the button every single time the ball orbits into the next cube so that it goes down the path, and then the cube like juts up, so like you go, so like there's a jutting up right here, and so the one ball comes this way, and then it comes up and it stops there, and you gotta push the button here instead of over here, and then the next ball goes bop bop bop, and then the next one goes bop 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 boop. Yeah, so that's Ice and Fire, and I just don't.
Cryptmaster.
Yeah, it's Cryptmasters. I have only played like maybe an hour or 2 of Cryptmaster, and I really, really need to get back into it. But it is so cool, even though it's like a goddamn word game, and I hate word games. But it's still cool, and I need to play it.
You know what's funny?
What?
I saw on the Easter egg finding video. If you fail the first prompt like 7-8 times, the VA guy actually has a line of dialogue saying like, "You're not very good at this game.
Yo, yeah.
You should probably go and ask for a refund or something."
I think I knew about that and I triggered it or something because I was doing all kinds of like cheeky answers. So, tell the folks about the game.
I mean, I've only played the demo. I haven't played the full game yet.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So you have characters with skills, and you have to figure out what those skills are, but with letter hints that you get through playing, basically fighting different monsters, and you'll get a random letter that hints you towards this character skill.
Yeah, so like you type bash, and you learn the skill bash.
Or hit for another character, which is just another basic hit.
Yeah, so you have like a bunch, and you can't do the same ones over and over again because they have a cooldown. So you have to learn.
The character has a cooldown because the characters have their.
Yeah, and you don't know. Oh God, heavens to Murgatroyd. Anyways, so
I remember the demo when ending at the door where it's like name a fruit, and you can put
anything.
Tomato.
You can put anything. Oh yeah. It's like, is that a fruit or a vegetable? What if you put
Yeah.
cucumber? But yeah, what if you put an actual de facto vegetable, or even just mushroom, which is neither.
Fruit.
It's yeah, I know. What if you put other shit and it recognizes it and he says, "No, that's not a fruit. That's not even a vegetable." Goodness, that's why you play the game, is to fuck around and see what you can trigger out of the guy.
Yep.
So yeah, go play Cryptmaster. Right? Is it Cryptmaster? Or is it
I think it's
Crypto?
called Cryptmaster.
Yeah, I think it's Cryptmaster. Cryptmaster. It's got a bunch of fun shit, and for people who like to fuck around and test the limits of what the dev put into the game, which is kind of what my New Year's resolution is kind of sort of about. I am going to be
Test your
playing.
limits and make a game.
No, I'm going to be testing my limits in Metroid Brainias and games with secrets and knowledge gated games.
You mean how I hit my limit and I said no more Station Alpha?
No, you just crashed out from difficulty. I'm going to go through blueprints.
Artificial difficulty.
It's not artificial. You just need to get good.
Okay, so the boss has a summon phase where it summons a little guy that punishes you for hitting a charged attack, and a big guy that dies in like 2 or 3 charged shots if you can pull them off. So you have to kill the little guy
First.
and then you have to kill the big guy, but also the boss is there, and you might throw a homing shadow bolt at you.
Hey,
so you
I
have to
did
dodge
it.
around.
I did it. I know what you're talking about.
And if you dash dodge around, the little guy's also going to get mad and shoot you.
Yeah.
again.
So the little guy gets mad at energy bursts, which means charge shot and dash and power dashes. And so that he'll hit you really hard, like the hardest damage that you can take in a single hit for it. And if you let multiple of them stack up without killing them, then they each do their full damage to you.
So here's what made me go no. The boss shot 6 homing bolts in a row. Might have been 5, but you get my point.
Yeah.
Homing bolts in a row, so I was dodge, 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 and then summon phase, and I was dead.
Ha.
Because I couldn't dodge the homing bolt and the things that you
Right.
summoned at the same time.
So, there are a couple of tricks that I learned about that fight, if you ever decide to go back to it. One of them was that if you go all the way to the edge of the left or right, the boss actually won't hit you. So you can hide in the back. Another thing I figured out is that if you, fairly reliably, maybe 70 to 80% of the time, if you do a power shot on the little summon fucker that hits you when you do power shots, the second he spawns in, or even that you have the bolt out before he's on screen, but the bolt is still active by the time he appears, you will kill him in one hit before he can hit you back. But it has to be perfectly timed. Like, when the guy's coming and you shoot the bullet as he's about to spawn. And you can kill him early, and then you can go nuts with the rest of the other guy in the back. Because he always throws the big guy in the back. And then he shows the little guy right in front of him. So if you can just aim right at his hand as he's coming out, then you will hit him. Just as long as you let go of the charge before he appears on screen, so that the bullet damage is registering out and he doesn't hit you back. So doing hidings in the corners and killing the guy before he came out are a couple of the little tricks that I did to beat that boss.
Yeah, I'll play other things.
Anyways, on my list and I still haven't technically beaten that game, because I did start to look things up after being like, oh god, it wants me to go to 13 different places across the entire map and do a secret command and then go back to this weird infinite non-Nuclean maze that if you backtrack onto the place that you just came from, it'll be a different space than where you came from. It gets so bonkers. But
So on the same vein, the Death's Gambit secret boss. So I always say if anyone plays this and gets a secret boss, look up a guide because you have to get the spell book that requires 1 intelligence to use, and the reason it has 1 intelligence requirement to use is because you need that spell specifically to kill, I think it's 4 or 5 fragments of an invisible enemy. And
And
you
just
have
make
to-
sure that any character that you roll can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but the invisible enemies are not telegraphed to you in any way. You just have to walk around the map and just spam the spell
Until you
in
hit
spaces
something.
that it could be. Yeah.
Do
until it
they
hits
walk?
something.
Do they walk around, or do they just stand in place somewhere?
They're like floating around in small spaces.
So you could miss and then
So-
miss again and then miss again, but not know that they were like up here when you shot down here, and then they floated down
Yes.
here, and they shot up here and they didn't hit, and then when you
Well, no, it's like small movements. It's not nothing like that
Okay.
major. But yeah, like they're like one of them is really high up in a hallway that you have to have your triple jump to even hit them.
I'm gonna tell you one little secret reveal for Environmental Station Alpha. So, give me 10 seconds if you don't want to hear this. Starting now, there's a clue that says 3 blue orbs above a safety next to a challenge. It's blue. Those 3 blue circles above a save point in the fire area. Just to the right of that is the fire gauntlet where you get the infinite dash, and so that's where it indicates the thing. And so the trick is that you dash off screen to the right where the save is, and then you dash right back again. Like immediately before the screen even loads, and then you dash one more time off the other way out of the save room area, and then you just appear into another area that isn't on the map. Like you glitch through the
You have to go
map.
to a Houlihan room.
Yeah. You have to clip through into the back rooms of Environmental Station Alpha.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And there's at least 2 of those in the game. And so, yeah, I can't wait for Environmental Station Alpha 2. How about you?
You let me know how hard the bosses are first.
Okay, I will.
'Cause they felt unreasonably hard for an exploration game.
Once you
And
get,
I liked Dread.
did you get
Dread had hard bosses, and I liked it.
did you get the power charge where you don't have to charge up your shots anymore?
Yes, but as soon as you activate that boss, it turns it off.
Yeah, I know. Did you get the trip? You got the triple, right? Yeah, you got the triple.
Yeah, I got all the skills.
Okay. Did you talk to the alien on the nose of the infected spaceship?
Nose of the infected spaceship?
Yes. You know, there's the cockpit where it tells you where to go to get a thing. After you,
Not familiar.
everything is so burnt into my mind that I remember everything now almost, because I've been through that map like at least a half a dozen times over searching for shit. But I'm sure you didn't like obsessively scroll through the world as much as I did. Did you find the 6 this not the pillars, but there's like 6 or 7 pillars, and there's a statue that has a balance judge thing. Did you found that?
Yeah, I found that.
Did you find the teleporter just above that?
No, I hit a ceiling.
Okay, there is a ceiling there. If you go to the right, there's a one of those things where if you shoot, it'll do the and destroy a door.
I didn't have the multi-dash, so I didn't explore that one too hard.
Oh, okay. So if you do that, you can unlock the other teleporter there. That'll teleport you into a cave that is off the map and takes you to...
I did cheese my way into the in-between area where that boss that pissed me off was at, though, before I got all the skills. I went back and got all the skills, but what I did was I dashed over, landed on the corner, of where the pushback area is,
Uh-huh.
and then I jumped and then dashed through the pushback.
Psh. There are a couple of things that I don't know what they do. I don't know what they're for. I have an idea that they
How
might.
much do you play?
I don't know. Okay, I don't. There's the pill.
I live vicariously through you.
Okay, but there's like a thing, and I wanted. There's a goddamn Mario exclamation mark button.
I see.
Did you find that? It's next to
I
that.
don't know.
It's right next to the boss that pissed you off. It's at the bottom of the map. That you can't.
Oh, wait. No, the only exclamation. Well, I found the button in the security area
Yeah,
where
yeah,
I had used the trick to get down.
yeah. You found that? Okay. I don't know what that does. I stomped on it like
Did you
Mario.
touch it?
I pushed it. I don't know anything that changed.
Didn't the music change?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the music.
So yeah, if it's the one in the security station, that's all it does.
Oh, it just changes the music?
Yeah, yeah. If you find the computer note about the guy that left his music player, he must have dropped it in the security station.
Oh.
At least he can hum to himself. Yeah, so it just changes the music for the area.
Okay.
I don't know if that does anything, but that's all it does. So
I
far.
hope that's all what it does, because at least it solves like a brain worm. Anyways,
Yes.
off of the subject of Environmental Station Alpha, the other Metroidvanias that I plan on doing at least this year, Blueprints was next on my list, and I wanted to do that next, like on my own, or while everyone's doing other stuff, or at work that I can play on my Steam Deck, which is how I played Environmental Station Alpha most of the time, is at work.
Which reminds me, I wanted to poke at whenever it launched, it was given away for free on Amazon's game service thingy.
Uh-huh.
Not Luna, the other one where you can download it and play still. Orton was the cause or case or something like that. It's supposed
Orson?
to be Orton,
Or 10? I'll look it up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
but it's supposed to be like you're like minutes away from the town getting exploded, and you got to figure out what's causing the town to explode because you're stuck in a time loop.
Orton was the case.
Yes.
Orton was the case.
It's a little surrealistic art style, if I remember right, but it's a knowledge based game where you have to figure out what's causing the explosion.
A free movement puzzle adventure game where you play as a youngster stuck in a time loop with the simple task of saving the world from literal destruction. And it looks like it's
Yeah.
2D, Night in the
2D
Woods
top-down-ish.
style, almost, where you can explore an urban sprawl, except it looks like it's a shanty town.
I'd say it's more it looks more like Zombie Ate by Neighbors type of 2D movement.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, it's got a little bit of a background, and it looks like there's, oh my god, there's Attack on Titans in this. Oh, there's combat.
Yeah, it's listed as Souls-like for combat.
Interesting. And you got it for free?
Yeah, when it launched, it was given away for free on Amazon's game download service.
I might. Was it a Crown or was it a good old game?
It was the Crown,
I
so Amazon Games client.
I try to claim all of those, even though I don't really use them. I try and claim them as other people typically claim Epic free stuff, but which I won't touch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I might have that, but I don't have it on Steam. And it looks interesting. If
And
I mean, it's
if you use the multi launcher thingy, I think it's called Heroic. You can log into your Amazon Games account and play through that.
yeah. If I were to do it, that's how I'd do it. Also, it's got a 95%
Steam Deck.
positive. Oh, really?
Huh. Definitely should really look at it then. I
Nine-
still need to finish Nine Souls though.
It is only 96 reviews, but that's like
That's still
that's
out of a small percentage.
yeah, that's still 95. That's like one bad review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just means it didn't take off.
Yeah.
Like Pinstripe. Pinstripe's supposed to be a really good game, but it didn't sell enough to keep the company going.
And so they didn't just they released it on what, early access, and then they never finished it.
No, Pinstripe was a full launch game.
Well, then there's nothing to complain about because you either hit your market or you don't. And as long as
Yeah.
the game was finished when it was released,
No, they weren't sour about it, but they
Yeah.
were just talking about the fact of how like they put all this effort into it and they put out a good product that reviewed good, but it didn't make them enough money.
yeah. Well, God, Concord reviewed good. Omeo.
Well, and I'm not talking about like AAA's. Oh, we didn't sell 10 million copies. In
Yeah,
2
no, I know,
seconds.
but
Like,
but
this was an indie that they even got YouTube voice actors. So
your
Why?
your how to put this? Your customers are the gamers,
yes,
not
Yes.
the critics. So you need
Or
to
the
make
preachers.
you need to make a game that caters to the people that will buy the game, not the people that will say this is great and artistic and it speaks to my soul. You don't make a game for the critics. You make the game for the people who are going to pay you money to play it.
yeah, we already have one David Cage. We don't need any more of them.
God. At least sometimes he can put out something interesting. Like Beyond Human is like one of the best things he's done. I think it's the best things he's done, isn't it?
You still can't write a female character for shit.
Oh God, no. But then was Beyond Human before or after the Ghost one?
I think after.
It was after. Well,
Oh, Detroit Become Human.
yeah, Detroit Become Human. Yeah. So wasn't there one after that? It was like Two Souls or something.
Yeah,
Can
Beyond
I-
Two Souls.
Yeah. Was that?
Actually, no, I think that like, Beyond Two Souls was a shorter game made right before Detroit Become Human came out, I believe.
Oh, okay. So Become Human is the most recent one, is what you're saying.
Yes.
I can look that up.
The
you know.
most recent full game. Yeah, you can.
God, he's such a
But
weirdo.
that does lead me into my somewhat lengthy topic.
Oh boy!
Because remember how Detroit Become Human got flack for the father abusing the daughter and saying that people might find this a good thing in the
What
you
did
know,
he
even
say?
though yeah, people were saying that the scene that got showed off of the servant droid taking the girl away,
Yeah, and
giving the choice to take
protecting
away
the
from
girl,
us, or to obey the owner,
Yeah, huh?
saying that accepting the abuse might get somebody's jimmies off.
Ah! Okay, no. So that's like the people that are like, why do we have these stories and movies and books and games about like evil warlords and death? Why not just make it all like nice? And it's you talk to your friend who is of ethnic mystery and he's slightly shaded a ambiguous color and we have coffee and we share and we book each other a chicken dinner and we discuss how we interact with paprika and then people are, it's like, do you
I
not?
know we're all about tangents, but
Yeah,
that was like
I
a
know.
tangent of a tangent.
Oh
of a
my
tangent.
God, people! Oh my
So-
God, talk just.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
anyways, at this point on, I'm going to call it content warning.
Ah,
If anybody hasn't seen the show before, I am going to talk about things. I'm not going to pull my punches because it's based on what he was just talking about of like how movies and some things okay. So, topics in video games.
I like grapes.
I posted the deep dive of that one video, right, of Black Souls,
I haven't watched it yet.
and it's 4 hours.
Oh God.
Listen to it at work sometime.
Yeah, maybe I will.
But no, that guy doesn't pull his punches either because he's covered other games, and I will cover those in here too. Matter of fact, I'll cover that one first.
Kinda
It was
like
a
how-
visual novel. I forget the name of it, but basically, this guy is like has like this problem where he sees the world as rotting flesh,
Ah,
and he's the only person that sees the world like that. But his friends, who he only recognizes them by their personalities. He doesn't recognize what they look like at all.
Ah.
So his friends see him as a normal thing or normal person. Just he has like problems going on in his head.
Don't look
He
outside.
sees the world as messed up. No, not look outside. Look outside doesn't go this far.
No, I bet not.
So it covers through what he's going through, and it covers basically there's an eldritch entity that's trying to take over the world.
And only he
And
can
it's
see it?
using- Only he can see it because it infected him.
Oh.
And the eldritch entity is a blob of flesh, but for some reason, in his mind, it's this barely of age girl who, yes, they have intercourse.
Uh-huh. And it's on Steam?
So, I don't think it's on Steam.
That's you said that was the
Well,
one that
what's
you
interesting-
posted the video about? It was you posted that recently just now?
No, I didn't. I didn't post that video. That was one I just watched. I'll get
Oh.
to Black Souls in a minute.
Okay.
Black Souls.
Oh,
has
the
a
new
deep
Flesh
and
is-
interesting history.
The new Flesh is the one
No,
that you just
New-
posted. Yeah, something different though.
New Flesh is just weird.
Okay.
So then it comes to a point where the neighbor gets suspicious of the smells coming out of the guy's room. So the eldritch entity infects him. So now the neighbor sees his wife and child as blob monsters.
Oh.
So he kills them. And in his insanity, he rapes the creature that infected his brain. And so the guy that sees the world as fucked up ends up killing the guy, even though he sees the guy as a guy. Even though beforehand he knows he was killing humans. And that covers the content of. It's basically it's a visual novel that has.
Oh, it's a
that has
visual
after that point-
novel.
Yeah, it's a visual novel, but it's covering like the mental degradation and what this eldritch entity is doing to the people around it to try to spread.
Uh-huh.
And so that's like, but it covers it in a way that it makes you think, even though it's kind of gross.
Yeah. I was trying to think
Which-
of how this would be presented, and then it all clicked when you said visual novel.
Yeah,
Because
Well,
I
the
was
other
I
one,
was thinking of like Silent Hill, The Room type of shit.
yeah, it's like so that's that.
Yeah.
But then there's the Black Souls games,
Ah,
which was what started me down this rabbit hole.
ah.
Which I can probably give you the guy's channel to link to in the description. It's
I
really interesting stuff to look at, but
watched Coffee Brew.
no, this is like Crit Croc, I believe his name is. I
Crit
can find the
Croc.
channel. Anyways, so
No, Coffee.
context history of Black Souls, and you don't figure this stuff out until late into the game.
Uh-huh.
But basically, it is alleged that the writer of Alice in Wonderland, he spent a lot of the time with the Alice sisters and had trouble interacting and socializing with people his own age. So
Oh.
he may have had interest in the youngest of the Alice sisters. But
Okay.
it's never been proven because the documentation is scarce.
Is this part of the game or is this part of history?
Yes. So basically, the character you're playing as in both Black Souls games is living in the fantasies of those worlds of fairy tales, but they've become perverted over obsession to the point of if you're playing the non-Steam version or you get the uncut patch, one of your primary options, and there's a sin factor of do something bad, stat go down type thing, and it affects how you see the world.
Oh, uh-huh. Oh god,
And
Eternal Darkness was so
one-
good.
And one of your primary things you can do to make your sin level go up, or whatever the stat is, how it goes,
Go Insanity.
is to rape all the ladies.
Yeah.
Actually, one of them is a guy that is wishing he was a lady, so it's trans character.
Oh, but what about
Interesting on
Felix?
But yeah, so yeah, there's that basically. And while the game is kind of gross and covers like Actually, because we'll start the second game. You can
How many
choose
of these
which
are
Alice
there?
to see. There's two.
Okay.
There's two right now, and this dev makes basically waifu games mostly.
Ew.
And this is like-
But this is just like this is like an offshoot of what he normally does.
Yes, it's an RPG Maker, like twisted fairy tales.
Oh.
But you also
It's a visual
like
novel
some-
made in RPG Maker.
there's combat.
Okay.
There's actual combat.
But what about
So
the?
the beginning of the second game, at the beginning of the second game, and you cannot get the true ending of the second game until you do a New Game Plus. At the beginning of the second game, you get the choice of teenage Alice, young Alice, or mother Alice. So sister, daughter, mother Alice, and that's how your character sees that Alice. Although the twist is they're all real, but they're also fake Alices. Because the whole point of the second game is you're trying to find the real Alice so you can escape the world of fantasy.
Is it anything like Slay the Princess type of shit?
No, because they're deceiving you the entire time.
Well-
And they don't kill you. They don't kill you until you try to call them out.
Well, you know what Slay the Princess is, though, right?
Yeah, it's a multi-story thing, but she will try to kill you straight up if you turn your back to her.
The Slay the Princess?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like she's
There's
like
some-
an
there's some,
eldritch
like-
something, and then your guy is like a void. She's like an.
So through but anyways, through all this, young girl rape of everybody, anything, even though one of the characters, they let you do it all the time, so it's not really that. It's not really rape if they let you do it, but but like basically, it's like it's gross, and you can play the game on Steam, the clean version, without that option. I don't know how it progresses, how you lower your sin, but the endings, and I'm just gonna say the endings because
I'm not gonna
not
play
many
this.
people are gonna play these games.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna play this. Go
So,
ahead.
The first game leads into the second game, and the second game has two endings. One where you stay in the fantasy, but you become mad and basically die in the madness.
Yeah, you stay in the Wonderland.
Then there's the other one where you go with this character that is not Alice, but you find attachment to. But she's been cursed by this ancient entity to die at a very specific age on her birthday. So the ending, and this is considered the good ending, is you escape the reality with her, or the fantasy with her, into reality, and on the day of that birthday, your character sits there holding her hand until her final breath.
You know what?
For
No,
all
go ahead.
For all the fucked up and disgusting things that the game goes through to try to show you how bad everything is, it has an ending that actually makes you think about
Yeah.
reality and obsession.
There's an ending for a game. I forget what it was called, but I got it for like $1, and I think I got it on Switch because I remember playing it on the big TV out in the living room. I might have been on PlayStation 4 too as well, but
Yeah.
it's like it's very Another World or Flashback style game, and I think I told you to pick it up too, and you might have played it. My finger's doing that thing again. Anyways, the plot is like you lost your wife in an experiment or something, and you're trying to find a way to bring her back. And
Alchemy game?
no, not an alchemy game. No, it was a sci-fi thing.
Oh.
And you find out about this alien race that can bring people back or like bring their consciousness back. It's like the something.
The Way.
That's it.
The
The Way. That's what it was. The Way. And so the end of it.
I played it.
Yeah. Did you get to the end?
Yes.
Okay. So for everybody else then, and just reiterating for you, the end of the game, you come across this like this virtual reality thing that's like the Matrix, and then you're given a choice. your wife will be in the simulation, and you can get into the simulation, and you will be with her forever. And you have a choice of either joining her in the simulation or destroying the machine and releasing a bunch of aliens, spirits who have souls who have been stuck in the machine for a millennia. So the first time I got there, I decided to play like role play. Obviously I want to do the other thing, but I'm going to role play what I think the character would do first. So I hop right into the goddamn chair. And so that get me shit in there. That was my wife. My wife. Gotta find my wife. And so you get in there and you join the simulation, and he goes, oh, and there's this like little cutscene, and they're like, it shows them hugging, and then
and thing on a mountaintop, and then their smiles slowly turn into frowns.
Yeah, and the seasons change in the background, and like a fade out and fade in, and they're just hugging the whole time, but their expressions are less ecstatic, and they just start to get like this frown, like they're bored and they have nothing to do. And they're stuck in there forever.
Yeah. I did the opposite because, like, stark realization of, yeah, you're going to live forever, but you're going to be bored and miserable as shit.
Yeah, you'll be in an empty plane or a flashbang of no textureless room with just your wife, and the only thing you'll have to do is to just sit there and hold each other for the end of eternity.
The saddest part, though, the lizard dog at the end. The alien lizard dog. It defends you.
Mm-hmm. I vaguely remember something, but I don't remember anything specific.
You're being chased by some guy, and the dog takes him out, but also dies in the process.
Yeah. I was mad at, I think it was Another World 2, because that wasn't by the same developer as Another World. And I believe they kill Lester the Unlikely, or whatever his name was. They kill him. They kill the main character.
Oh, okay.
Did you ever see like a let's play of it?
I never played 2.
Okay. Yeah, at some point, his friend Alien that he broke out of jail with and himself get trapped in a room. And they can't, and there's like guards knocking on the door or something, and they're about to break in. And in order to open a door on the opposite side to get out, they have to reactivate the power, but it was cut, and there's like a 5-foot range in between the cut, like it was sliced off by a thing, so they won't reach as much as you pull them. So he like goes, okay, well, I'm just gonna pick up this end. And then I'm gonna pick up this end, and then I'm gonna
touch the light bits.
I'm gonna kind of think about this for a second, and then and then I'm gonna stick my thumbs into the copper wires, and then he just goes.
So, in relation to that, there's this obscure RPG. I don't remember the name at all. It was either early PS2 or late PS1, and it's like one of those world-flooded floating islands RPG games, right? So, like, and I remember your character being like this all-important chosen one because that was the trope back then.
Yeah.
And it gets to the point at the end of the game where your companions are literally sacrificing themselves for you, and you get to the last part where it's just you and this muscly guy that's been helping you along, and he's like, it's like, here, I'll hold these wires so the elevator can stay powered for you to go through. I'll be fine. And then he, like, your character's like, okay, I'll see you up the top side. And then as soon as the elevator goes up, it's like, this will last long enough for you to get up there, and then I'll die. Good luck.
God.
So literally one for one scene on that, except the guy lies, the main character disappears.
Yeah. I
sacrificed myself for you.
I loved Another World, man. I did a Let's Play of that where I recorded myself playing it on the Super Nintendo, and I recorded myself on a VHS tape. Just like
Oh, God.
a no commentary, just so I could watch it whenever I wanted. Because I never owned a copy of the cartridge. I rented it just a bunch of times, and I got so
Yeah.
that I remembered the entire route of the whole thing. And when I do it like all the way through without failing, because I know what to do now, and the game's only like 15, 20 minutes long.
Do you remember the pipe puzzle? Which way to go?
The what puzzle?
The pipe puzzle with the steam. And if
Oh
you go the
yeah,
wrong way, you fall too far and die.
it's like left, right, left, left, right.
Nerd.
Yes, I do remember the pipe puzzle. Magusta, 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 Magusta.
I thought the. Oh yeah, but I think the first time the one that you break out of prison with says like.
Matrula.
Matupi, Machula.
Machula. I think it sounds like Machula. But the guard
Okay,
yelling
on
at you.
Okay, on the Super Nintendo, it sounds like shit. If you listen to an actual
God, really?
version with clean audio, it sounds different than what the Super Nintendo sounds like.
I remember. I that wasn't even a meme back then. So the guard shooting his laser into the sky, telling you to shut up by going Magusta, Magusta. That was like that triggered me when I remembered that that's what he was saying. Want me to pull it up? You talk about something. I'm gonna pull it up.
We should. I think I have it on Steam actually. I can pull it up, load it up, and get to that scene real quick, and we can find out what they actually say, since that's the clean audio version.
Another world. I can really quickly find. You know what?
Or
I
you can.
I
You can
don't
find it.
I don't know if this will have the guy screaming because if it's a really fast playthrough, then they might not get themselves knocked out of the cage before the guy even shoots once. Right?
Yeah, you can do if you do it fast. I think if you can do it fast enough, but you have to do perfect timing.
Okay, I'm here at it. The guys. I'm sorry, all of you viewers that don't see a single thing that I'm doing here. Okay, he might do it. So they're pulling up. Oh, come on, start swinging, little boy. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. He might just fall right on it. Here it comes. Oh, he says Anusta.
Anusta. So yeah, see the clean audio. It sounds very different from the Super Nintendo version.
Oh, he said something else too, like Okochela. Yeah. So yeah,
I mean,
that's what
if
that
you
sounds
need-
like.
If you need any proof of original version to home port, Altered Beast.
Oh God, I had the Sega Master version of that.
I think that one had the better audio. No, actually, no, that one had audio. I don't think the Super
What?
Nintendo version had the intro audio.
What?
I think the Super Nintendo version didn't have the audio for the Rise from Your Grave.
Oh.
And then the Sega Genesis version was Rise from Your Grave.
I don't-
Because it was so muffled.
I don't recall. I don't think the Sega Master version had that either. I think it just showed up as
Master, no,
text.
Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis version.
Yeah, no, I had the Master System version, and I was missing a whole
Genesis
stage.
Genesis version, you instead of hearing "Rise from Your Grave" like the arcade version,
Mm-hmm.
"Rise from Your Grave."
Yeah, that's where the whole meme came from, though. Was that sound chip?
Yep.
It had no bear. There was no bear in the Master System version. The whole cave stage was gone, just because they couldn't fit it in the cartridge.
Memory constraints.
Yeah, and then the dragon, he just flashed a little bit, and there was no lightning.
Did you know that John Romero's Daikatana was on Game Boy Color?
I do recall seeing that, but I don't think I played it. Wasn't it a first-person shooter?
No, it was a Zelda clone.
What? No, I mean, wasn't the original a first-person shooter?
Oh yeah. The original was a first-person shooter.
Yeah. So I wonder what game they cannibalized to put that IP on it. Kind of like Mario 2.
But they worked within the limitations, so
Yeah, I mean, Double Ghost.
What?
Oh, it's just an old Game Boy game. Remember we were talking about old
Oh.
Game Boy games? I remember I was waxing about Cat Attack for a while as one of my favorite puzzle games on the Game Boy.
What about Artie Lightfoot on the Super Nintendo?
Oh, I loved Artie Lightfoot. When I played that, I was like, oh, this is the Half-Life of platformers, because it actually treats me like a thinking person who, with a mature plot and a good story, rather than, oh, I'm just a princess in a castle, save me. And I was like I don't know, how old was I? Do you know? Can you tell me how old I was?
No, I can't.
It was
So I wasn't there.
Blockbuster. Maybe I went to
Okay,
Blockbuster every week.
Blockbuster. Blockbuster was around before I hit 20, so
I remember. Oh, you want stories about Blockbuster? I remember when I was at the Blockbuster and I told this little tiny kid, he must have been 8, and I was in my teens, and I was like, "Oh, hey, you like video games, right? Rent Ogre Battle. It's really cool." And I don't know if I know he rented it, but there's no way I could ever know if he actually liked it or not, because oh man, that
You know
game
my
is
Blockbuster story?
so hard and rough around the edges. What?
my brother got mugged in a Blockbuster.
Oh, really?
Yep. And a week later, my dad bought us both mace sprays.
Nice. This is in
That's
Virginia?
my Blockbuster story. No, Mississippi.
Oh, Mississippi. Wow.
But that's my Blockbuster story.
You've moved all around way more than I have.
I lived on a military base in Germany,
Huh?
but I was born in a hospital in North Carolina,
Okay. I didn't know.
and I lived in Mississippi after Germany.
Uh-huh.
Then I moved in with my mom for a little bit in
North
New
Carolina?
Hampshire.
New Hampshire, okay.
Then I moved back to Mississippi,
Uh-huh.
and then I moved, I forget where else, with the shitty ex that dumped me like a bag of trash.
And where was that at?
I can't remember.
You don't even remember what state that was? Or was it still in the same
Nope,
state?
I don't
God.
want to remember.
You just completely, you just blacked it out, huh?
Yeah, no reason
Okay.
to remember.
All right.
And then I ended up moving. Where did I move to? I moved in with a bunch of other furries temporarily.
That's always
until
fun, right?
Eventually
I can.
ending up. I think it was back to Mississippi briefly, and then I moved to where I am now.
And that's a townhouse with one other roommate, right?
Here?
Yeah.
Two.
Too. And then I just never hear about the other one, right? The third one then?
Yeah, because he keeps to himself. And,
Yeah. That's
like, he's the one that enjoys playing League of Legends every now and then. And, like, I don't mess with that, but you know.
yeah. So for comparison on that, born in California, raised in California, moved to Sacramento, which is still in California, after I left my mom's house. Moved back to Southern California after I think it was 1 year actually. And then back here again. And then I was I think it was Anaheim for maybe 2 years. And then I moved to Vegas for 2 years. And then I went back to Anaheim again. And then back to Buena Park. And Buena Park, and Fullerton, which is all just right in the same, like, you could walk to each other. So there's my...
So you just California, California.
Yeah, there's my moving. I visited Washington State once and walked up halfway up Mount C, and then walked back down again because I was tired, and it was that was with an ex. I can tell you that story later. And then back, that was just a vacation trip, and California, and a little bit of Vegas. Vegas was interesting, to say the least. It was hot as fuck on summer. You walk outside and the heat is a physical wall that you bump into and have to like push your way through like it's fucking snow
Like a
that has
cartoon?
yeah, no, it's like literally like a physical wall of heat that feels like you're pushing through it like you've been snowed in, but it's heat instead of water.
Yeah.
It's still water because no, it's not water because it's so hot that the water.
It's heat vapor. It's a wall of heat vapor that you feel going into.
It's
I
not
know what
even.
you mean. I know what you mean.
It's not even vapor because all the vapors like way up in the sky. It's just physical, dry, raw heat.
Yeah. It's the temperature difference.
Yeah, I tried to go across the street to a Walmart that was right across the street from the little residential area, and I got to the street with seeing Walmart from my standing point, and I nearly fainted and hit the ground. And I, okay, nope, and then walked back to the house.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, no, I can't do this anymore, and that was kind of when I knew I had to get out of there. I had other reasons why I left as well, but and that was honestly one of the more minor reasons than the major reasons why I left. But it was a reason. It was a factor.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay. So no, I'll tell you all kinds of stories. We had a visitor. I told you. Yeah, we had a visitor over this weekend. I told him like a bunch of stories
told
too.
me about it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You'll go crazy. You'll hear about these at some point. It's not for the show though. As interesting as that might be. Not for the show.
Well, it's not. It's not related to games, even though we've gone off tangent off of game at this point. But yeah, no.
Yeah. It's a bit gossipy, is what I'm saying. It's about people in the fandom.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'll tell you about it later. In private.
Okay.
And not public. Because this isn't where we're airing our dirty laundry. Leon likes that, though.
But yeah, I didn't pose the question properly. So my topic earlier about the topics being, portrayed in a way that makes you realize how bad they are. Like, that should be permitted, right? Within reason, of course.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Fear and Hunger's on Steam.
Yep.
And Fear and Hunger 2.
Version patch. You can play you can grab a censored patch that makes it streamable, just not officially.
No, wait. Is it come by default uncensored?
Twitch does not have Fear and Hunger 1 listed
Right.
as a
No,
game.
I know, but does the game on Steam come as it is uncensored?
Yes.
Ah, there you go. See?
So that's just nudity.
Yeah, it's
Naked monsters.
I
Naked
mean-
monster and gut body horror.
yeah, with like penis monsters that you have to hit the head off.
The one I was talking about, you actually have to patch to be able to do the dirty deeds.
Oh. But Anthro Heat is still on the top sellers and on new and trending.
Oh god.
And it's been like on there since December 11th or something.
I remember seeing people the developer posting videos of that on E6, advertising the Patreon,
Uh-huh.
and when it was a Patreon only game.
And it's $30 and it's on the front page of Steam and it's been there for goddamn nearly no, actually it has been 3 weeks by now. It's still there.
Like, and you can play it in VR, non-VR.
Yeah. It's got flat screen support. It's supposed to be so that you can jerk them off in the 3 VR.
I wonder if it has that real sense sex add-on attachment
Oh,
controls.
you know what? I bet you it might. I bet you. Remember all those furry comic artists that were like doing the comics for it? I found another one just off like on that.
I'm finding the one I saw, they being advertised to hell and back on furries.
Yeah.
Was this lady's torso with a penis that had every hole insertable.
Uh-huh.
Every hole.
Even the nipple holes?
Yes.
Because that's where I get my milk.
We're not gonna go too deep into that though. That's obviously adulthood. Don't look it up unless you're an adult.
We are all adults here. Shut up.
Even though I talked about, non-consent earlier.
Yeah, but we gave a content warning for that.
Yeah. Which means this video is going to be listed as not monetizable, but we don't make money anyway.
We don't care. No one's watching this but Aiden. Hey, how was
and your other friend?
Oh yeah. He'll be interested in hearing about this because I was being discreet about things and things that I told him. He knows.
You didn't know what I was going to talk about until I said it this time.
No, I didn't.
Now, if you thought about it from the one video I posted and you'd watched any of it, you'd probably would.
I don't think about
back
things.
in your mind. But yeah, no.
So how is Aiden doing with his Monster Hunter?
I mean, I'm sure he'll pipe up in the comments, but we got him to high rank.
Yay!
Proper high rank.
Actual finish the tutorial.
Only HR 14 though for now.
Well, you can get the cat head now before it disappears because I think it's a Hunter rank 14 thing.
I asked him. He said he didn't. He's not in a hurry.
No, I know.
He'll come back around.
No. It's you can. He should be able to get it now. At rank 14.
Yeah, I know. If he wants it, I'm not going to push him.
So this is a game that I got.
Which one?
That we were talking about just before we started recording. My fingers are still twitching.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Which, for YouTube's sake, we're not going to be talking about drugs for this. It's just a terminology. Go for it.
What? Huh?
Go for it. Say the name. Say the name of the game.
Oh, Crackpot?
Yeah.
Crackpot Academy. Hold on.
Amazing Crackpot.
Amazing Crackpot. Hold on. Amazing Crackpots Club.
That's the one.
Why is it capitalized like that? Crackpot. Also, there is a rainbow whatever the fuck pony character in that.
Yeah, I saw.
And it's like the bright rainbow whatever the fuck. And he's a dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, that's great.
I mean, it's like, I know we keep going about this Lord.
The
fact that the elf in that game is your typical ranger, but it's your non-typical buff guy.
Yeah.
And it's an elf.
Yeah, he's an Irish ginger, Scottish.
Throws a timber.
He's got like the big curly mustache, and he's like the big strong man lumberjack guy.
His class skills, he throws a fucking tree.
Yeah, because it's a big fucking arrow because it's a fucking tree.
Breaking norms left and right here.
Yeah, I love it.
Absalom.
Yeah, and Absalom. Yeah, you were always going to say Absalom. Crackpot. Oh my god. So, I just want to do a quick little first impression thing on it.
Do it.
It's the elevator pitch is what if you crossed Pong with Smash Brothers? So there's a divider in the middle of the screen, and it's a one-screen game, kind of like Towerfall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Lethal League, And so you have two options. You can strike, which is just attack the air in front of you, or you can charge up a projectile to shoot across into the other player's side of the field. And there's a divider in the middle that you can't cross. And there's little pots that you can collect so that you can power your special. And your special is usually a combination of reflect attack and movement ability. So, like, characters' attack is just like they attack the area in front of them, or their special is it's a dash that creates a paddle from point A to point B, and if a projectile is hit by your strike, or if it connects to your special, whatever form it takes, it'll reflect the projectile back, and then if it gets all the way to the side, it fills up this big pot. And if the crack pot gets all the way filled, then it blows up, and I don't know why,
Effect.
but like 9 times out of 10, it's some vor adjacent thing. Like a dragon will come out and eat you, or it'll like
I
smash.
saw the one that was like a bunch of plushes or something that explode outward.
Oh, that one's.
Something like that.
I don't know if it's plushies, but I swear when I look at it, it's like those chicken nugget dinosaurs. That's what it looks like to
yeah.
me. Okay. Or it could be Peeps. I don't know. But my brain says chicken nugget dinosaurs. But there's like, it smashes you into a sandwich, or it like grabs you with chopsticks and dips you in sauce, and then a guy off screen like pulls you off into his mouth, or any other like vor adjacent things. And it's like, does this guy like vor? I think this guy might like vor. But the animations are great. There are currently 7.
What about Nidhogg?
No, because that's just a worm that eats you. This is like, and it's the same
Okay,
thing that happens every single
quick
time.
tangent.
What? Okay,
Quick tangent for that. In this one, you lose, you get eaten.
Yeah.
In Nidhogg, you're trying to get eaten.
Yeah. But that's
you beat
like,
up the other guys, so you jump into the worm's mouth.
but here's the thing: it's not a variety of things that are all the same topic. It's just one thing. You just get eaten by the worm. Here it's like, yo, you're being dipped in sauce, or you're getting turned into a sandwich, or a thing off screen is popping its head in and chomping on you. It's like a bunch of things. And so there's like, it's coming out of early access next month, I think on the 11th. They're adding an 8th character. Then this is like, oh, hey, okay. I saw his animations on it. No, it was, people on Twitter were doing pitch your game. And a guy, and it was like a retweet from somebody else that I knew, but they had retweeted this developer that was like showing off their game, and it was like, look at my animations, and there was all like hand-drawn frame-to-frame animations, and it's really smooth and it looks really good. The concept is like a really interesting thing of like Smash Brothers and Pong, that Pong hasn't been done well in a long time, but this seems to like really like pull that itch off, and it's and I played it tonight, like a couple hours ago, and it was really fun. And I was playing it with my tabletop guy who was over, since everyone else's, my mom's has her hips being replaced, and my other friend got called into work, who was the one I was telling you about before. He said that the work stuff that he has is like maintenance shit, and we'll go on about that later. And anyways, so it was just me and one other, so we were just playing a little bit of that. I watched Mappa and Mappa with him because he had never seen it before. But anyways, we played a little bit of that, and he likes the cow, and he wouldn't play any other character but the cow, and I played every single character to find out which one I liked. And so I figured out how every character works, but he just plays the cow, and I played the cow, so I know how the cow works. So since he's just playing the cow and I'm playing all the other characters, now I know how the game works inside and out. And so at first he was beating me a little bit because he was like sticking to his cow, but now I know how everybody works. I know how the cow works. I know the tricks of these other characters, and I know how to like manipulate things. So now I'm beating the shit out of him every single time. And the main character that you start with, I think his name is Wriggle. He looks like Geno from Super Mario RPG.
Kind of more closer to what's his name, Conductor from Hat in Time. He kind of looks like that guy.
I still haven't played that yet.
He's a little bird that looks like a goblin-y thing.
I don't know.
You'll know the character when you see him.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. Anyway, so like I played him at first after playing the the kitsune with the floating head dog spirit, and the I also played the the My Little Pony adjacent character who is a guy, which I found out only after doing the story. Because and the story is like, it's not really, oh, it's an epic story. It's just a comedy. But it's written really well, and the pacing's really funny. Like, they'll start talking about shit, and then they start rambling like we do, and the screen is fading out, and you see, like, the very last half second of the text, and it's like, oh, we do all kinds of things here in our little hideout. Like, we hang out, and we chat, and we talk, and we reread the Communist Manifesto, and we invade France, and it's like, it's only on screen for, like, a literally third of a second. But it's there and it's funny.
I mean, Lethal League 2 has a story. It's not
Yeah.
much of one, but it's there.
But the pacing's really fun, and they're, oh yeah, I liked the little Mothra characters. Okay, so like the Ringo guy's like your Mario, right? So he's got a jump that's about half the height of the screen, so he's got a pretty good jump, but he doesn't have a double jump, which some of the other characters do have. And then he's got a dash, which has the reflect thing on it, and he shoots stars, and his stars powers up, and you can shoot it farther, and he's really basic. And then you have Mothra, who is this character who has a double jump. She has a shield that's constantly in front of her, so you don't have to actively hit a projectile back. You just have to position her in front of a bullet.
Just be there.
Yeah, just be there. But you could attack forward, and it's like the attack happens way in front of her. So you can like reach out and hit something that you'd otherwise have to wait for it to come and hit you. And she's cool. And then there's a witch that shoots up an orb, and she can continue doing things how she likes. And then whenever she...
Does she fly?
No, but... no, she doesn't. I don't think so. No, she doesn't fly.
I thought she has a broom.
She has a chair. She has a seat that she's constantly sitting on, and she's reading a book. And while she's reading the book, she like waves her hand, and that's her deflection thing. But when she deflects something, it like comes back off as her own bullet, and then it turns back into the bullet that she hit. Or she can throw off her own bullet up to the air, and she can let it sit there for as long as she wants until she decides, all right, you're not paying attention to this bullet anymore, I'll let it go. And then it'll zoom off when you're dealing with shit down here, and it's now way above you, and you can't get to it. It's good. It's really well thought out. The characters are all different. And they're all different enough that warrants a character being different. It's not like Mario and Luigi or Roy and Marth.
Like Dive Kick, where they kick at different angles.
No, they're all different too, though. Yeah, so like Redacted jumps way up into the air and comes down at a sharp angle, and then you've got Stream, which jumps up and he's like the fucking missile, and you can direct him as he goes. Dr. Scholl can fucking hover. See, I know things.
The fact that you remembered the characters that specifically after all this time.
Yeah, well, that was a good game, and I don't think I've played it for over a decade.
I've never played it.
Oh, God, we'll play that sometime. I should install it on the living room computer. Oh, I should have played that with him last night. I was going through my library of games and updating my list of both games that are furry and games that are couch multiplayer, so that I can just have them in like one of those Steam collections, and I can just click on a button and go, oh, we should play this. I want to play something that's furry.
We can actually get to play Crawl at some point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We played Crawl a couple of months ago with the group, and it was probably the best time I've had with it because I actually got to fucking play it for once.
I know some of the Jackbox games are much, much better live.
Yeah.
In a small room, as opposed to being online.
Yeah.
Like one of them is the Bomb Squad game with stream lag. That game is impossible.
Oh, I bet. Well, stream lag is one thing, but Discord lag would probably be a lot better because it's only like 1 second instead of 3 or more, or 5 even, or 10 or whatever.
Because I remember one of them is specifically like you have to click the names from alphabetical, either like top down to or bottom up or whatever, A to Z or Z to A.
Alphabetically?
But you have to do it alphabetically with everybody's names.
Oh,
And you have like less than a minute to do it.
I cannot do
Organize.
that. So we were talking about. No, I don't think we were talking about, but it was brought up in I think it was a Blood on the Clock Tower video that I watched with Leon, and they were saying something about letters and how to spell things or whatnot, and they were saying, I can do the alphabet backwards. I can do it forwards. And it's like if you're drunk, they test you if you're drunk if you can't say the alphabet backwards. And like I can do ZXY, and then after that you've lost me.
Exactly.
And then the other ones were saying, "Oh, I can barely do it forwards. If you want me to start in the middle, I have to go in my head silently. A B C D E F G H I K Q R S T U V W. Yeah, that's me too. Because I.
Like I can do alphabet normally A to Z.
Yeah, but can you
going
start in the middle?
backwards?
Can you start in the middle
No.
and then go from there? Yeah, I can't. We're stupid.
Yeah. Anyways, any other?
I might. Hold on. Let me see. Arc Raiders is doing real well. They found out that if you just don't shoot anybody, you get put into a PvE lobby with a bunch of other PvEers.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. It tries its hardest. I don't know if Billy's Wheelie is still free if you just like go and claim it. And it has online lobbies. It's like a Monkey Ball type of game or Marble Madness with multiplayer. I think it's 8 players.
Okay.
Go and claim that. Billy's Wheelie. It's got a hamster in it.
Okay. I can look at that later.
And then I also picked up Hidden in Plain Sight for my local multiplayer groups while it was on sale.
During the sale. Actually, it's not even a sale. I saw that the upgrade Yakuza Kiwami upgrade edition for the first game was like $2. I'm like,
yeah,
I'll
just
grab it.
get it. Yeah, that's how you get things off of your wish list.
Kiwami 2 upgrade edition. Where's the Kiwami 0 upgrade edition? That one was $15 for upgrade edition. I'm like, I'll wait.
I just hope that people like pay attention to hey, there's a free game out there. You better go get it while it's still free.
Right?
Amazing Crackpots. Yeah, Amazing Crackpots is really good. It's way better than I expected it to be. I thought it was just going to be this thing. You ever played the Gurgamoth?
No.
Gurgamoth. It's just a thing where you're a bunch of floating wizards and you have a dash attack, and it's kind of the only thing that you can do. It's like that Mario Party game where everyone's on top of a ball and you have to push them off the platform, right? So in Gurgamoth, it's I think you have a dodge or a counter that you can do, but you can only do it a certain amount of times, so you can't spam it. And so you have a counter and a charge, and you want to push the other players into the walled spikes. And that's all it is. And you only play that for so long.
Yeah.
But Crackpots I wanted to keep playing. But I had to take my nap so I could come in here and do this.
I don't know why, but when you said spikes on wall, I'm like, I would like to play Mad World again.
Was it Spikes on Fist though, isn't it? Or
No,
no, Spikes on Wall.
He has a chainsaw arm, attachment on the arm.
Spikes on Wall could also
Voiced by Spike
be.
Spiegel.
What?
Yeah, the main character has the same voice actor as Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh. No, but as I was saying, Spikes on Wall could also be. Here, is it gone now? No, Dark Messiah, Might and Magic. You just kick the guy into the spikes. Yeah. That was so much fun. I actually beat that game. That was a mage build because I like magic.
You know, it's a shame that that one VR combat game is kind of not good in multiplayer.
Oh my god, yeah. Shit. And they've said that they've fixed it so many times.
That one has wall spikes as well.
Yep. You
So
can
you
grab.
like, throw the goblin into the wall spikes.
That's what I was doing by the end of it because I couldn't pick up a weapon because it was
Yeah.
glitching so bad. I would just grab the goblin and like push him over a flame trap and then step on it and let the goblin burn. Because any weapon that I picked up, it was like rubber banding back to the ground, or you were accidentally grabbing it from me and it was warping into your hilt. Like I can't do anything.
Yeah, that game needed a complete network rework.
Yeah, I think it thinks. God, I don't know.
That's okay. We had Dungeons of Eternity.
Yeah, it's just and it was a bit of an expensive game too, wasn't it?
They increased the price after we bought it.
Oh.
I think we
Oh.
got it also we got it on sale.
So there was a roguelike guy. What's
Mhm.
Orison, the guy that's got like the avatar of like the little black mage in the hood. Orson Alexa, yes, him. Yay, look, we gave credit. He was talking about his top 10 roguelikes of the year. And one of them,
Second.
huh? What? Oh,
Keep going. Keep going.
okay, okay. Hey, I over there. Okay, bye bye. He's over there. So he was talking about his top 10 roguelikes. And a couple of them were. One of them was Lone Star, which is a spaceship shooter kind of like Cobalt Core, but it's side scrolling instead of up and down. And I picked that up just because he recommended it. And then he recommended Lingo 2, which I almost didn't get, but I did because it's a roguelike, knowledge-based.
Oh.
I picked it up because it's a knowledge-based game, but it's based on words, and you know how I am with words.
I think I know that game. I watched Aliens Rock play the first Lingo, I believe.
Yes, I picked up Lingo 2
And
because
you
it
have
said
to
it was
know
much better.
You have to know the rules of what the blocks mean in a particular room.
Right. He said it was like the Witness, but words.
With words.
Yeah. I would probably do better with the Witness, but because of Alexa or whatever his name is,
Yep.
I picked up Lingo 2, and he said it was way
Speaking
better.
of, did you watch his Dog Witch videos? Because he obsessed over that
Did
game.
not. No, I don't think I did. You have to show me. Anyways, he also mentioned a board game, which I happen to have. And we should probably play it
Which is
more, or my regular board game night, we'll play it more when you get down here. It was called Bomb Squad. So you get a bunch of wires, and you spread them around to every other player, so that every player has like a bunch of wires. And they're numbered from 1 to 12, I think. And you order them in order in your little rack so that they're in numeral order. And there is sometimes a couple of yellow wires, and I think there's also one red wire. And you don't know what is it? I think you might know what one of the red. I don't know. I think you might know what the red wire is, and I think you were told what of the two yellow wires that there are, that you're told 3 of them. So you're given a red herring on a yellow, and you might also be given a red herring on a red too, but I'm not 100% certain. And the game starts, you're allowed to give yourself one freebie for everybody. So say you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like in a row. You can point at this one and say, this one's 5. And then that's your free giveaway. And then you can't tell people what the rest of your are, because that's cheating. Because the whole point of the game is that you need to point at a thing on a different person's rack with the back turned to you, like they've got like the back of cards spread out to you, and you say that is a 4. And if you get it right, then they show it, and it gets put down, and you've successfully cut the wire. And if you get it wrong, then the bomb ticks up, and you get like 6 mistakes before it blows up. And you just, the whole thing is that you want to cut every single wire except for the red wire and not the yellow wire.
Sounds like another game that I watched somebody play that was inspired by. Sounds like that board game where it's basically Liar's Bar, but you have bomb vests on.
Yeah.
And you can, like, between each round, there's like a phone that the first person to pick it up only gets to hear what the phone says.
Oh, uh-huh.
Sometimes it's nonsense of like, you look very beautiful today. But other times they'll say like, the red wire is dangerous on such and such.
Oh.
And you can choose to give that information out or not.
Yeah. Well, this is completely co-op.
And then all you have to say, one of the players is a
Designated traitor.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, designated traitor.
I wish
Reminded me of that.
that our groups were more into trader type games. God, getting blood on the clock tower just that one time was like pulling teeth.
And it was
Well, you got to play it more.
explained better.
Yeah,
but
yeah, well, I was like, okay, this is our first time doing it. There's going to be mistakes. Just roll with it, and then the next time we'll know better, and then it just never happened a second time.
And then I never get trusted anyway, so.
Well, there are roles in Blood on the Clock Tower where you want to die, because if you get killed, you get information, like the Raven Keeper. You want to bluff as a powerful role, but I have this powerful role, and I can't, I haven't used my ability yet, but I will tonight, and so I'll get to figure out a big thing, and so you try and get the demon to overhear that. And so that you want to die, because then when you are killed, you can pick any player that you want, and you will immediately know what their role is. And so when you
Sounds
wake,
like the Jester in Salem.
so the Jester wants to die, because if the Jester dies, then they win, right? No, the Jester wants to be executed
No,
by the town.
The Jester wants to be lynched by the townsfolk, and they get to pick anybody that voted yes as a death target for the next day.
Ha. Oh, just as an automatic nomination or something?
Yeah, but they win by being lynched.
Yeah. Well, they get a sub win to, in addition to whatever the main win is, then, right? Because that's not gonna.
No, that's the only way they win.
Yeah. Well, they win, but the game keeps going for everyone else too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a sub win. There is a role.
Kind of like the SK. The SK is a neutral evil.
Yeah,
and everybody dead.
There's also, what were you when you played? Were you the Undertaker?
I believe so.
Yeah, I was just about to say. So the Undertaker wants to lynch other people, because then they can verify their information.
It was something involving the dead fortune teller, maybe? Something like that?
Maybe. Oh, no, I bet you were the empath.
Maybe. Something that had to do with dead players.
No, the empath knows if their neighbors are good or evil.
That's what it was.
Yeah. So you get given a number, 0, 1, or 2, because you have 2 neighbors. And you get told if one of your neighbors is evil. And I remember that you were sat next to the Scarlet Woman. And so you got a 1.
Yeah.
And you told people this. And then other people were like, oh, well, then it's got to be you, because and other things. And then I think nobody believed you. And at one point, someone said the exact thing that everybody was.
No, it was Wolves. Wolves was the drunkard, and he believed he was whatever else. And he said that I was definitively evil.
Yeah.
And everybody believed him. With no proof.
Except, and then also that he was the drunk. No, wait, no, was he the drunk? I think he was the drunk.
He was the drunk, but it's the thing where you believe you're another role.
Yeah.
And you were given false information.
And then, but other people are like, if this is true, then this is true, and then if that's not true, because there could be, or someone said it perfectly. They said what everybody was, and then they said it in private with 2 other people, and then when everyone got together, they just kept their mouth shut, and then they they could have had it and they never did. They could have had it. It was in the bag. I was like, this is getting interesting. Because I was jumping from room to room and listening into people. And I'm just having myself on mute and I'm listening like, oh, this is going to be good. And then I hear him like say out exactly what it all was. And then they never follow through with it. It's like the most brain screaming thing ever. You go, oh my God. Oh, they had it. And then they let it go. And then O'Malley's going to get mad because he got lynched. And they could have had it. Oh, I want to play more of those. I want to play that again. Oh, yeah. But it requires like 8 people other than myself.
Yeah.
And so it's hard because getting furries to do something as a big group on a specific time, planned ahead even, is still like herding cats. Yeah, that's not at a convention. Because at convention, even at conventions, it's kind of hard because you can, at one point, you can pull people in from the hallway, but then you have to get them to stick through it for the whole thing. But at least in Blood on the Clock Tower, you can pull people in from the side or people that come in late. There are roles that are called travelers. And you can say, all right, well, you're a traveler and you are this role and everybody knows that you are this role, but only I am telling you if you are good, working for the good team or the evil team. And usually the dungeon master or game master is going to try and put them on the team that needs help.
Yeah.
And so there's like one role that called the bureaucrat, which can at night pick a player, and that player's votes when they vote for anybody for lynching tonight gets counted twice as much.
Yeah.
Or there's a thief that can do kind of the same thing, except that when that person votes, their vote gets counted negative.
I see.
Yeah. There's a bunch of fun stuff like that. Are you cozy like we have had? It's getting warm in here. Look at you.
My room's getting warm too.
Yeah,
And my leg's itching.
My face is warm. And my legs.
Well, we've been going at this a while now.
We have. We're about ready to go and play some Path of Exile too, huh? Is that it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Hidden in
I know it's
plain
long
sight.
enough for my battery. But that's what I had to go do. I had to replace my battery.
Oh, well, this has only been an hour and a half. How long did your batteries work?
Apparently an hour and a half.
That's
or
it?
An hour and change.
Wait.
I have 2 of them.
Oh, they're rechargeables?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be why. I don't know. I probably would use rechargeables when my Steam frame comes in. But
I have the Boba VR battery things.
Boba VR. What?
Yeah. For the Quest.
Oh, right. That's like a block, right? A brick?
It's sort of brickish but round.
It's gonna be so weird being in VR without a umbilical cord back here.
I mean, I have a cable. That's my headset, but that's...
Yeah, if they're promising that the Bluetooth is as fast as it is and you're not going to need an umbilical cord to play desktop VR, and if it's going to be that
only
good...
good quality Bluetooth, though.
Yeah, it's what, Bluetooth 6 is what it is?
Hmm.
And it's like extremely short range, but really, really high quality at that short range. But then the guy, what was it, not Linus Tech Tips, but some other guy, he's like, oh, I did it from like 50 feet away and I had no issue. So if you're just doing it in your house in the same room, it being a short range VR Bluetooth will be zero issue whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then if you're looking in the eyes and the pixelated gets over here so that you're only seeing it focused over here.
I like how we're back on Steam Frame again.
I know. I'm so excited. I went. When is it gonna be? When is the pre-orders gonna come out? Do you know? Tell me. I've got the money for it. I want to put my money down on it. Shut up and take my money.
Anyways, room's getting warm.
Yeah.
And how long have we been recording for? An hour and a half?
About an hour and a half, yeah. A little more than that.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. So that'll make up for our vacation from last week because we didn't post a video last week. And even the week before.
I mean, I did plan on my topic being a good while, and that was probably like, what, 20 minutes of me explaining the stories and whatever?
And then I just ramble without anything planned whatsoever.
Well, that's why it's called Off the Paw.
Yeah. Isn't it perfect, everybody? Pa. Pa, give me your paw.
Paw. Paw.
Paw, paw. Stack sandwich. Oh, yeah. There it is. It's all purple. Little purple paw. Purple. Little rat hands. Also.
Possum hands.
Oh, gosh. Little rodent hands.
Possum otter hands.
Yeah. Possum otter. Prodder. Prodder? Are you a prodder now? Prodder.
Goat.
Goat.
Goat. I can't pick up my feet. Goat.
Rusker. Yeah, there's your little toes. You want to stand on the table for everybody? Show your little goat feet.
I did that on the third episode.
I know. It's fun.
It's been a while since I've done VR. I forgot how that looks.
I'm gonna look at my feet. Look at my feet down there. I can see your feet. I can see my feet. God, look at my bent ass goddamn fingers. I'm getting this replaced soon. So I'm gonna look different pretty soon, people. That's gonna be.
How old is that Pal Meow?
What?
How old is that Pal Meow Meow?
Oh, this one? I could give you an estimate. Hold on.
Oop. Because this one's like, what, year and a half?
That one's recent, yeah. I don't know if it's a year and a half, but you'd have to tell me that. But
Recent.
I can give you an estimate. Hold on 1 second. Let's look at my channel. No, I don't want to look at that. If I scroll down, and I get a timestamp here. So, okay. So I have a video here in my playlist on my channel that's under my name and not Off the Paw that is titled Surprising Gamma. And that was when I took Gamma into some world and showed him the models that I got for everybody. And that would have been when we got the original models. And that was 6 years ago. 6 years. So this is a 6-year-old model.
Versus, so he used the hands as an example.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at this. Oh, look at the bent-ass finger. It's all cocked. And I've never been able to get that fixed. How about yours, though? Yours looks fine. Also,
I'm using my actual fingers. You're using a controller.
Yeah, no, but you know what? Hold up.
Hold up.
Also, something that I wanted to point out here. Now, put out to the people. All of our fingers are the same size, same length.
Yeah.
Except for the thumb, of course, and they're all except for the pinky. Every single finger is the same length, so that's a bit of a, yeah. My bananas. These used to be so much longer.
On the paw.
On the paw. Hold on, I'm gonna show you what they look like, and then we can get out of here. All right. Wait, that's not the button I wanted. Here we are. I have an old version of my model. Owned? No, not owned. Uploaded. Here's my first one, my old one. And I'm going to show you what these fingers look like. Because, oh my God.
Let's see what happens when you're, oh my God.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
So look at these.
Sausages.
There's
Sausages.
Yeah, I know. They're still cockneyed. No.
Those are the ones that poke back in, right? Like all the way through. If you curl your finger.
Yeah, they come through my hand. Yeah.
It's also darker. It looks like.
Maybe. You know what? So. Where's my shit? There it is. I don't open this menu often enough. And then there's this one. I don't know. Does it? Let me see. Yeah, it is slightly darker. So I'm gonna switch very quickly. What? Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, that is much more soft tone.
Yeah, this is the color it should be.
And the where the cream meets the red is.
Yeah. And then my boy over here. Hi.
Oh god, your Tatum.
Yeah.
Beans.
Yeah,
You get
beans.
the beans.
I got the beans. I recolored this myself. It's still a little bit pale.
You still gotta recolor this little bit right.
Oh yeah, I know.
here.
I see.
Fingertip.
Uh huh.
The fingertip.
Oh,
No,
the tip of the finger.
Yeah.
Oh,
One of your
that.
beans
You
is
mean on?
painted a
You mean
little
on the
extra.
bean? Yeah.
And then that one has black smudge on the fur.
Uh huh. No, it's mine. No.
Anyways, let's end this now.
Yeah, this is fun. This is off the paw, everybody. Here, there's a paw for you.
And there's a paw. There's a paw.
There's a paw.
You got the beans.
Here,
I don't.
here, put your paw in here. You see where the camera is. Put your paw. Oh yeah, that'll be the thumbnail. That's a good thumbnail. Oh boy. Okay. Good night, everybody. That's Ome over there.
That's Happy Wolf over
Oh,
there.
I'm a little derp.
Subscribe. Something like.
Yeah. Pause. Good night. Now I'm gonna do the thing where I put my hand out and I click on stop recording.